Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's Connor from Y Golf TV. We're back. We're talking to you guys about today. We're talking about how to hit your driver. This would be the second video pertaining to body positions or the role of the body in hitting a driver that goes along with people that are brand new to golf. We call people that are brand new to golf. They're interested in making basic contact. They want to learn how to hit the ball solid. And if you can learn how to hit the ball solid, it's a lot easier after you can do that and you understand like the basic structure of the swing to learn how to make the ball draw or fade. Okay? Now, the majority of people that play golf, they have trouble with slicing, which means that if you're a right-handed golfer, the ball slices to the right. The reason that is such an issue is that a slice doesn't go very far. It doesn't go very far, and typically the ball spins a lot, so that when the ball lands with a driver, it doesn't roll anywhere. So you got the worst of both worlds if you're hitting a slice. Okay, so if I'm you and I'm at the basic contact stage of my driver and I want to learn what do I need to do, how do I need to move my body so that I can hit the ball more solid, and if I hit the ball more solid, it'll go further. I'm trying to learn all the body movements that go along with hitting a draw, because if I can move in the direction of hitting a draw away from the slice movements that are possibly in my swing, I should in theory hit the ball solider and probably further. Alright? So, what's a player look like, guy or girl, old or young, when they're hitting a draw, and how are those body positions different than when you hit a slice? Good question. And then why would I do it? What's the point? How is it more valuable to move this way than the other way? All right, so I'm going to say that people that slice the ball with their driver have the most amount of weight when they're hitting the ball in their back foot or moving towards their back foot. And their lower body would move something like this. Okay, and what you'll notice is if my weight moves towards my back foot, my back knee has to bend because my brain's trying to figure out a way to make me not fall over, right? And the problem with that is if I swing, okay, and weight goes towards my back foot, because I'm like trying to help hit the ball high, okay, or trying to launch the ball in the air, what's going to happen is as I come in to hit the ball, I'm going to swing across the ball. And when you swing across the ball, you hit a slice. And remember, a slice goes the shortest distance. And when it lands, it doesn't roll at all. All right? So we want to learn what's the opposite of that. And I want to move towards that so I can hit draws. You're right. Okay. So we're hitting a draw. How do we do it? What do I have to learn? What do I need to do with my lower body so that I can pull this off? Because if you think about it, people that are really good at other sports, they have really great footwork, all right? Dancers dance through their feet. Hockey players skate through their feet. A great sprinter or NFL linebacker pushes against the ground as hard as he can and creates as much force against the ground as he can to propel himself forward. So here's what I want you guys to learn as far as footwork goes and body positions with the driver to help you hit that draw, all right? So when you get set up, the middle of your chest is going to be a little bit behind the ball. And then when you swing back, I want you to let your hips turn freely. And the easiest way to do that, unless you're crazy flexible, is to let a little bit of flex come out of this back leg. Okay? We can debate how much and how quickly that flex needs to come out, but all you guys need to know at home is that if you keep both of your knees bent, it's going to be harder for your hips to turn, and if your hips don't turn, it's going to be really hard to hit the draw. That's it. Okay, so when you swing back, a little bit of flex can come out of this leg, and that'll allow your arms to travel a little bit around your body, and just like that soccer player that needs to kick the soccer ball when his foot's traveling out, if your leg can arc in, it's going to be a lot easier to swing out, okay? And the longer you can swing out is going to be dictated by the style of your backswing and does your weight move forward in the downswing. So here's what it's going to look like, and hopefully you guys can see the difference. If you're struggling with that, hit us up on Twitter at YGolfTV, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Here's what it looks like. When you get set up, eye's going to be a little bit behind the ball. This back leg is going to be allowed to straighten. And you'll notice that my head stays relatively still when I do this. And then in the downswing, I'm going to bump my weight forward my lower body, and then for sure, I'm going to be swinging out when I hit this ball like that. All right? I'll give it a try here. All right, guys, so give that a try, and hit me up on Twitter if you guys